Hello everyone, I'm Renee Langvardt. I'm the Chamber Director here in Clay Center, and today I'm so excited to have a group of really lovely ladies with us. There is a new project or community group that has started over the last few months, and it is called momsCONNECT. And today I've asked the leadership team to come and share with us exactly what momsCONNECT is. Two of the ladies that I have here are Jael Bushling and April Lingle, and they are part of the leadership team, and Clay Center is really lucky to have these ladies here with us. First of all, I'd just like to start off, and if you could just tell me how the momsCONNECT group started.
Well, I actually have to go back to about 1.5 years ago. I was approached by another woman in the community about starting a MOPS group, which stands for Mothers of Preschoolers.
Okay.
And at the time, I was about 8 months pregnant with our daughter, and I felt like it was something that, even though I was interested in it, it wasn't something that I could take on at that time, and so I told her no. And then fast forward to the following spring, I felt like I was in a position to put some time and effort into that. And so I approached this woman again, and then just pursued some of the other women in the community and asked if this was something that they would be interested in doing, is having a community moms group. And that's where this leadership team came from, the 4 of us. And then we started planning last fall and launched the first meeting in January.
So how many months did it take for you guys to really get things kind of built and feel like you were having things come to fruition? You know, how much planning did you guys put into before the actual first meeting?
A lot of this started late last summer,
Okay.
and then we were meeting monthly throughout the fall.
Very good.
And then had our first event at the end of January.
Okay, very good. So what is the goal of momsCONNECT?
I think the goal for momsCONNECT is twofold. One is to connect moms in the community. There's a lot of stay-at-home moms, a lot of part-time working moms who are home with their kids all day, or working part-time jobs, and they're just not getting a lot of community with other moms. And so this was a felt need of mine and the women on the leadership team, and something that we really wanted to offer to the community of Clay Center. And then also the second goal would be, this really is a ministry. We want moms to be introduced to the Lord, and to have an opportunity to grow in their relationship with the Lord, and to connect with other moms who are on that same journey, and trying to raise their kids in a home that that loves the Lord,
Right.
And desires a relationship for them.
Very good. I think a lot of times part of our greatest ministries that we do in life come from our own personal needs. And, you know my kids are much older than your guys' kids, but there's still those basic needs that moms have, and I'm so thrilled that you guys have recognized that, because here in our community we do have such a strong community, but yet there is still needs of the moms and of women. It's not just, we're not one-dimensional, and it's nice to see that you guys have come together to recognize those needs that are so strong here in Clay Center. So, April, maybe you can tell me what you guys do at momsCONNECT.
Sure. Yeah. So, since such a big part of our hope for this this group is that we would connect with each other, that we would build relationships, we always begin our time with fellowship over a good breakfast that women from our various churches in the community provide. That's followed by a speaker, and generally we have a speaker who is speaking about something related to issues of being a mother.
Okay.
So we try and keep it very on task of what we're about. And then in the past, we've completed a craft together. That's just a fun time to do something useful and to enjoy each other's company in the process.
Sure.
We'll continue to do that in the future, and we also are hoping to incorporate some different types of activities such as meal planning, learning about how to do that for our families, couponing. We have all sorts of fun ideas for the future. So.
That's great. Very good. I know. I absolutely love it when I can actually do something. That doesn't happen all the time. So, so now that you've said that, who can attend?
Yeah, good question. So we have this opened up for any mom in the community in the Clay County area who's available on the Tuesday mornings when we meet.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be, like your kids don't have to be a certain age to be able to, because you mentioned the MOPS thing, and that stands for Mothers of Preschool Kids, correct, or something like that. And so if your kids are older or whatnot, they're still welcome to attend?
They are. Moms with older children are still invited. We would love to have them because we still recognize that they have that need too of fellowship and being with other women and connecting over being moms.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. So what if my kids are like 2 or 3? What do I do with them?
Right. Well, one wonderful aspect that I think many moms are appreciative of is that we have a number of very reliable women that we have asked from some of the churches that are involved with this group who have volunteered their time to watch our children. And so come if you have small kids.
Wonderful.
Your kids will be well cared for. There's nursery for the infants, for all the way up to 2-year-olds, and then for the preschool age children, they're with a separate group. And they even have planned activities for preschoolers, crafts, and story time together. So when our youngest child comes and he loves the time with his friends and the activities that they do there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it seems like you guys have really looked at the whole picture rather than just the mom part of it, and that recognizing that, the needs of the kids still, they want to be able to come too and not be like, oh, they're going there again, kind of a thing. So
Absolutely. We
Wonderful.
hope that it'll be something that they look forward to as well.
Excellent. Yeah. So what about, since you guys you've had this twice now, correct, in 2015. So what are your personal thoughts on the way that things have gone, just from your own personal perspective? I just kind of like to get an idea from each one of you, whether or not you're pleased or excited or hopeful or,
Yeah, so it's been a great blessing to me. Our family moved here just this past June, and so we haven't been in the community for a real long time. We found Clay Center to be an incredibly friendly place where it's been easy to get to know other families
Wonderful.
and people in the community, and this is just one more outlet to do that. I've met a lot of women that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to get to know otherwise, and deepened relationships with some women that I did already know. In terms of, have our hopes been kind of realized for it? I think that, we feel like it's serving a need in the community, which was our hope, is that we could, fulfill those needs. And the events have been well attended. We've had probably around 30 to 35 women for the 2 meetings that we've had so far.
Great.
So we've been very pleased with the turnout for it, and we're just excited about the future.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think that is a lot of my sentiments as well. I think this was definitely a felt need for me. Oftentimes at home with my 2 children, with a 3rd on the way, I can feel very isolated. My times outside of the home include going to the grocery store, going to the library, and So there's just not a lot of connection with other women.
Sure.
And so it definitely has been a felt need for me personally, and also just with other moms that I've had an opportunity to interact with. And so doing this on a monthly basis has been something that I've looked forward to for me personally, to be able to connect with other moms, but also just to be able to offer something that other women can come and have those needs met, take home something that, you know, they've accomplished something for the day, because
Sure.
a lot of times when you're at home, it doesn't seem like you're getting a lot accomplished, and you're not doing things for yourself personally. And like you mentioned earlier, that really dictates how we interact with our kids, how we're
Sure.
raising them, and if we are lacking in one area or another, that is going to be transferred to our children in some way or another.
Yes.
And so, you know, my hope and my desire is that this would be something that would encourage women and just build them up so that they would go home and they would be a better mom for their children.
Excellent. Well, I thank you very much, April and Jael, for coming and talking with me, and I will hope and pray that the Moms Connect continues to flourish, and we look forward to talking to you again. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Renee.
Tony West with Eagle Communications, where we grow our business by growing your business. Our commercial sales team has decades of experience working with businesses large and small, customizing technology plans to effectively grow and expand your business. We want to help you grow your business. So stop us when you see us out in the community, give us a call, shoot us an email, and let's have a conversation today about how Eagle can help your business. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
I'm joined now with Heather Cutshall and Michaela Craig, and they are the other two ladies on the leadership team for Moms Connect. And we just talked to Jael Bushling and April Lingle, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. I'm so excited about the Moms Connect group that you guys have started here in Clay Center. And Heather, I have a few questions for you. Of course, the obvious thing, now that we've heard about kind of what Moms Connect is when does it meet?
Okay, we meet monthly on Tuesday mornings from 9 to 11 at different churches within the community.
Okay. And so how often do you meet during that month?
We just meet once a month.
Okay. And so as you move forward into the spring and summer and whatnot, what are your hopes and direction for? Do you think that this will be something that goes on year round? Is it something that you guys are doing on a quarter basis or a biannual basis?
Okay, when we got together this fall to plan, we decided to have a trial run this spring with our 4 meetings. And based on the current response, which has been very good, we would like to continue with some Moms Connect events this summer, and then resume with our monthly meetings this fall.
Wonderful. So Michaela, so obviously things have been well received in the community. What response have you gotten? Have you gotten feedback from the moms that have attended? Have you heard positive things, negative things? What's been the overall consensus of the people that have attended the Moms Connect?
2 words come into mind: excitement and gratitude. Excitement and gratitude for the fact that these women can simply come, bring their children, drop their kids off in a safe environment, come connect with other women, have an uninterrupted conversation with other women, other moms, be able to listen to somebody. In the past, it's been a mom who they can share life experiences and have that feel like they can relate to that mom. I've heard a lot of, I'm so glad I'm not the only one, or I'm so glad to hear that other moms feel this way. And then, as April mentioned, just the fact that they can do a completed activity. And again, it's been crafts, but other take-home activities are planned for the future, but just they can come and complete something and take something home that is meaningful or practical or beneficial to them. Moms have gone home and have posted on their Facebook wall either the pictures of the craft and kind of shared it, and people have commented and said, oh, that's so neat, and want to come. And the last activity that we did, we had the moms make 2 crafts, and one mom, or we encouraged the moms to keep one and then also to give one away. Whether it's meant to just encourage them or to also invite them to the next Moms Connect meeting, but moms are doing that, and it's just fun to see that these moms are so excited about it, and they want their friends to come, and just private messages. Moms come and private message you and just say, thanks for doing this. This is something that we want, we need. Just excitement overall. And just even through the grapevine, just people coming up and, are you on the team? And so-and-so wants to come and so forth. So just overall, a lot of excitement and, again, gratitude for just the fact that these moms, and it's only once a month, but these moms are looking forward to this once a month and looking forward to the next meeting.
I think women, our nature is that we like to talk, obviously, but I think that it's important that we connect with other women at a different level than we would our significant others or our spouses or our children, because as I look to my own life, my relationship is significantly different between all of those. And the thing that I appreciate so much about what you guys are doing is that it feels so easy. So many of us have so many hats to wear. I always joke about this, and I'll probably get some slack about it, but the only thing the women's movement did for us was give us more work. And, it feels so nice to just kind of like lay a lot of those hats to the side and just be ourselves. And, so many times in life, what type of mom we are seems to shape us, or that's how people view us, and I don't think that that's always a fair thing. Of course, we want to be great mothers because we understand what kind of an impact we're making on our children's lives, but sometimes I just want to be Renee, and I don't want to be Spencer and Jay and Brooke's moms all the time, even though that's what I am, and or the owner of Total Addiction, or the chamber director, or whatever hat it is that I have on. And the Moms Connect, and I've heard from other people that have, just to give you guys some feedback, some of the women that have attended the events thus far, is that it just feels so safe and comfortable for them. And one of the things I just thought about that I would like to touch on, like obviously you guys are affiliated with different churches in the community, but not everybody goes to church. And what if somebody is watching this program and they are not affiliated with a church, how should they feel about approaching one of you, or are they welcome at the Moms Connect, or how should they go about doing that?
I mean, yes, they are more than welcome. I mean, we want every mom, regardless of where you are in your life, where you are in your season of life, whether you're a young mom, whether you're an older mom, whether you go to church, whether you work, whether you don't work, regardless of where you are, we want you to be there, because we all have that need. And I would consider myself very much an introvert. I am fine with being at my house all day long. But when I go to Moms Connect, a part of me comes out that just, it fills this need that I didn't realize I had. And so, and I do go to church, and that, part of me comes out there too, but there's something about being just around moms who, are just like you, and we all have the same, even though they look different every day, we ultimately have the same struggles, the same joys, and so forth, that just for us to be able to connect and share those and just know that we have that in common, regardless of where you are in your life. So
if people want to get involved with Moms Connect other than just attending, is there a need for that? Is there somebody that they should talk to, or different avenues that people's individual gifts can be used through the Moms Connect project that you guys have?
Yeah, when we first started, of course it just seemed pretty overwhelming, because and the more we got involved, the more needs, I guess you could say, that kind of surfaced and whatnot. And our initial hope was that people would catch the vision, that they would see how awesome of a thing that this is, and people have, and we have had multiple moms that came from the first 2 meetings come up to us and say, I have a heart for crafts. I love crafts. I have a heart for this ministry. I would love to lead. We've had moms come up and say, we'd be willing to provide food. We have moms come up and say, we can help clean up. Something as simple as that, just staying 10 minutes after the meeting to help clean up. And so we've had moms alone just come out and say, we'd love to help. How can we help? And so that has been a huge encouragement for us as a team, and just knowing that the moms want this and they want to be able to provide and help too. And then as far as just other volunteers, if you're a mom and your kids are in college, or they've had your kids have kids, and so you're actually a grandma, of course you can come, but we also would love to have you to serve in the capacity of provide food, serve in the kitchen, help in the nursery or with toddlers, depending upon if you feel better holding a baby, or if you'd rather actually do a craft with a 4-year-old, and then just clean up and so forth. And we've had moms or people commit to 1 meeting. We've had some that have committed to 2 meetings now, and some that are here as long as we want them, and so forth. So no matter who you are, what you have time for, if we can even just give us 1 meeting, we would really value that, because it's the volunteers that we're gonna need to keep this going.
Wonderful.
So
I asked JL and April this, and I'd like to ask you each individually this as well. What your own personal viewpoint, or what you're taking from the Moms Connect, your hopes, etc., how you feel like it's going, and just your own personal little spin on how the Moms Connect has gone thus far.
I'll just keep, I guess, on since I have it. Just really, really excited about it. Just feel God has really blessed it, and I feel like it is definitely something that we we felt like we were being called to do it, but because of how it has flourished and the excitement, that just feel like He has really blessed that and will continue to do that. I personally just, again, I'm an introvert, but things like this, and especially just seeing other moms be excited about it, like that just makes my heart happy, and makes me want to continue to do it. And for me personally, I mean, I spoke at the last meeting, and I don't typically speak in front of people, and just the opportunities to be able to connect with other moms, and just connect with people who I've seen around town that I have a desire to connect with, and I now have that opportunity. It's just kind of presented itself to me and so forth, and just to be able to build those relationships from that. Yeah.
Yes, I've also felt called to get involved in this ministry, and it's been wonderful to get to know all these ladies, the leadership team, and also other moms in the community that I may have. My son may have been on their son's football team or whatever, and we've just kind of, casual conversation. It's been nice to get to sit down with them and, have breakfast and talk and learn more about them and their families. And I just, this has just been wonderful. It's been very rewarding for me personally. I just hope God continues to bless us, and that we can just form a stronger community.
I totally believe that since I've been involved with the Chamber, one of the things that I've come to understand better is like how much commitment it takes to be a community. And what I love so much about the Moms Connect is that you guys are really bridging huge gaps between the diversity that's here in Clay Center. And what you guys are doing, other than ministering to the lives of these women, is that you are helping Clay Centered be a stronger community. And so I pray God's blessings on Moms Connect. I pray for you guys regularly. I thank you so much for coming today and talking with us, and I hope that this TV spot gives an open door to some of the women that will be watching it. So thanks very much for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.